But so really to watch Jim, and I'm doing a live stream on my own. And this time it's to rank the 3 Buffalo Springfield albums plus the top 5 songs of theirs. And this live stream is the day before Easter in the UK, so it'll be Easter Sunday on the 20th of April, and today is the 19th of April. So I was going to do this live stream tomorrow, but I actually think it's probably better to do it today. Just got a bit more time today. I'm going to be completing a video game tomorrow night, and that's going to be A Way Out. So, yeah, I thought I'd do a live stream tonight so I can get A Way Out done tomorrow. So, yeah, I'll review these albums. I'll rank my top 5 songs for all these albums, and I'll reveal my top 5 songs of theirs. But I've actually written down the top 15 songs, so I'll be going through them, and then I'll talk about just a few other things before we conclude this live stream. So let's just go straight to the ranking, shall we? Like I said, they've only got 3 studio albums, so it's not a very long ranking. But my number 3 is their well, not the latest albums, both. It is the latest, but all the albums in the 60s, so quite a while ago. But my number 3 is Last Time Around from 1968. I think these are all excellent albums, but one that's going to be last, and unfortunately, is this one. But it starts off amazing with On the Way. It's So Hard to Wait, it's pretty great. Pretty Girl, Why, yeah, I think that one's excellent. 4 Days Gone, I think it's really excellent. Carefree Country Day is excellent. Same goes for Special Care. At the side 2, another really excellent song with The Hour of Not Quite Rain. Questions are really good. I'm a Child, that was one of the best songs on the album. Same goes for Merry Go Round. Under Mundo, probably my least favourite. Still think it's great, and then you end with the fantastic song Kind Woman. So that's my top 5. Number 5, The Hour of Not Quite Rain. Number 4, I'm a Child. 3, Merry Go Round. 2, On the Way, which is the first track, and my favourite is actually the last track, so the bookend tracks. Win it for this album, it's the song Kind Woman. Yeah, love that song. That's a rating. I give it the last studio albums, I should say, and I'm going to give it a 9.25 out of 10. So now we go on to number 2, which is their second studio album. That's Buffalo Springfield again, from 1967, so a year prior to their last album. This one's not got as many tracks. It's got 10 compared to their album that had 12. So you start off with Mr. Soul. Yeah, I think it's a really good album opener. I think the next track's also really good. A Child's Claim to Fame. Every Days, yeah, I really like that one. Expecting to Fly. I'll be coming back to that one shortly. It's such a beautiful song. I really love that one. Bluebird, yeah, I think it's really great. Not one of my favourites. Hung Upside Down, I really love that one. Yeah, Same Goes to Sad Memory. Good Time Boy. If I'm being honest, it's probably my least favourite song of theirs in general. I still do quite like it. Rock and Roll Woman's really great. And the album ends brilliantly with Broken Arrow. So, top 5 of this album. Number 5, A Child's Claim to Fame. Number 4 is Broken Arrow. 3, Hung Upside Down. 2, Sad Memory. And 1, Expecting to Fly. So it was my favourite Buffalo Springfield album. You can see it next to me. It's their debut, self-titled debut, from 1966. So, I mean, you've got For What It's Worth, Go and Say Goodbye, Sit Down, I Think I Love You. I mean, they're the first 3 tracks. Then you've got Nowadays, Plans You Can't Even Sing. Yeah, I really enjoy that one. Hot Dusty Roads, Everybody's Wrong. Yeah, they're really good. Flying on the Ground is Wrong. One of the most underrated songs. Love that one. Burn, another pretty underrated one. You'll have to come right out and say it. Yeah, I really love that one. I mean, this second side, wow, just so many incredible songs. Baby Don't Scold Me, Out of My Mind. Really love Out of My Mind. Pay the Price. Yeah, I think it's a pretty great album closer. Not one of my favourites on the album, though. 12 tracks in total. But number 5, Burned. Number 4, Sit Down, I Think I Love You. Number 3, For What It's Worth. Number 2, Flying on the Ground Is Wrong. And number 1, Out of Our Mind. As far as the rating, it's my top 100 studio albums, and therefore it's 9.75 out of 10. It's not my top 25 albums, so if it was, it'd be a 10. So I'm not sure where it is in my top 100, but it's definitely in there. For some reason, I left the links for the albums. I left the Wikipedia links on my notes for all these albums. Don't really know why I did that, because I wrote my thoughts on all the songs on my notes. I don't know why I needed Wikipedia to look at the track list. So I wrote it on my notes, but you didn't need to know about that bit. I'm just rambling on. And I'll move on to my ranking of their songs. So what my top 15 songs? Got one honorable mention. It's the song Broken Arrow. Right, here we go. Bear with me, a lot of songs get through here. Number 15, Baby Don't Scold Me. Number 14, Hung Upside Down. Number 13, Go and Say Goodbye. Number 12, I Am a Child. Number 11, Do I Have to Come Right Out and Say It. Number 10, Burned. Number 9, Merry Go Round. 8, Sit Down, I Think I Love You. 7, On the Way. And 6, Sad Memory. So that's my top 5. Number 5 is the song For What It's Worth, written and sung by Stephen Stills. Number 4, Flying on the Ground Is Wrong, written by Neil Young, sung by Richard Furay. Number 3, Out of Our Mind, written and sung by Neil Young. Number 2, Kind Woman, written and sung by Richard Furay. My favourite Buffalo Springfield song is Expecting to Fly, written by Neil Young and sung by Neil and Richard Furay. Right. So I'll go in a bit more in depth now with my top 5. So number 5, What It's Worth. It's an iconic song. They're classic. It also appeared in Forrest Gump as well. Appeared briefly in that film. Yeah, I really love it. It's a brilliant song in the 60s. What else could I really say? I've got the meaning for the lyrics. So it says, this one's about confusion and tension in society. Stephen Stills wrote this after witnessing protests and clashes in LA. So it's a protest song that it's not just that. It's a warning about division, misunderstanding, and the need to stop and think. So it's a pretty powerful song. But number 4, Flying on the Ground Is Wrong. Yeah, I really love the melody in this one. It's very, very catchy. It doesn't really make the most sense lyrically, but I still do love the lyrics. Yeah, it's a song I love listening to. And it's about falling in love before you're ready, or with someone who doesn't feel the same. The feeling's beautiful at first, but ends in pain. And the song's about realising that hurt too late. So it's sort of a breakup song, really. It's just written in a bit of a sort of poetic way. So yeah, my number 3, Out of Our Mind. Yeah, I love the harmonies on that one. It's a really, really catchy song of theirs. Yeah, it's a very beautiful song. It's Neil Young singing about feeling overwhelmed by the world. You feel like it doesn't fit in, likes his thoughts and feelings are spinning too fast, and he can't get a grip. It's quite a personal song, it says, almost like he's whispering a confession. And by the way, it's the Chat GPT that's saying all these things here. But number 2, Kind Woman. I love the steel guitar on that one. And Richard Furay, it's his best vocal performance on that one. Really love it. It's a very country sounding song. It's a heartfelt song about deep love and devotion. It's about appreciating someone who stood by you. Kind of a woman that makes you feel whole. Honest, warm, like a love letter. My favourite, Expecting to Fly. But really my top 3, any of these really could be my favourite, but Expecting to Fly, Neil Young does some of his best vocals here. I also love the orchestration in the song. Yeah, it's just a really beautiful, powerful song. What this one's dreaming, heartbreaking, it says. It's about relationship ending suddenly and loneliness that follows. It's another breakup song The title suggests Hope expected to fly, but instead he's grounded. So as sad as a beauty, like a memory you keep going back to, though it hurts. Well, just pretty powerful song, that one. Yeah, I love it lyrically, love it vocally, love all the instrumentation. Yeah, my favourite is Expecting to Fly. I've actually written it so number 5 was flying on the ground is wrong, so I'll tell the AI I got it wrong. And then I'll talk about sort of what I've been up to the last few days. And they're not going to conclude this, but anyone watching wants to let me know anything in the chat, anything respectful, please do so. I'd appreciate that. So I'll put actually, for what it's worth, is my number 5. Right. Okay. Right. So, this is what I've been up to lately. I'll talk about TV shows. Watched the first episode of Last of Us Season 2. Yeah, I really like that. Looking forward to the rest of the season, and I'll be doing a quick thought short on that and saying what I liked the season more than Season 1. But I probably will prefer Season 1, as I preferred Last of Us Part 2. Anyway, I'm also watching all of the Star Wars The Clone Wars episodes. Haven't seen many lately, but yeah, I'm going to be going through them and doing a live stream on that once I've seen all of them. I've also been watching a series called Reacher. I watched it with my mum. We watched the 3rd series together. She actually watched the first 2. I just watched the 3rd one with her. I thought it was really great. I really enjoyed it. In terms of movies, I saw a new film yesterday, and that was a film called The Penguin Lessons, starring Steve Coogan. Yeah, I really liked that movie. I gave it a 7.5. My mum really liked it, and so did my dad. But it actually ended in a way I wasn't expecting it to. But it's based on a true story about this English teacher. He moves to Argentina, and he befriends a penguin. He befriends a penguin in Uruguay, but takes it back with him to Argentina, to the school he's working at, which I find very, 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 very interesting. That's about it for movies and shows. I suppose the fact, like I mentioned, that Easter tomorrow, I'll be taking my dog for a walk somewhere to celebrate and completing the video game A Way Out for the 3rd time, because I'm still in the Hazelight kick after this Split Fiction video game. And I'm also redoing a video game I played several years ago, and that's Mafia 3. It's my favourite of the Mafia games. I'm playing it for the anticipation of the next Mafia game, The Old Country. What's quite cool about it is that Mafia 3 introduced me to a lot of bands and artists from the 60s in Buffalo Springfield. I think they had a couple of their songs in the game. Actually, not 100% sure on that. So, I was using ChatGPT a few moments ago. I'll use it again to ask that. So, let's just do that. Did any Buffalo Springfield songs appear in the game Mafia 3? Let's have a look. For what it's worth, probably has. Yeah, I was right. What it's worth. But it's got all sorts of songs, and there's some that I didn't realise were in the game, like a couple of Johnny Cash ones. I think I even heard the band in there. Is there also a song by the band? I might as well ask it while I'm here. I'm curious to know. I'd like to know. Yeah, it does. The weight. Yeah. But if you're watching this, please let me know your thoughts on Buffalo Springfield, what you'll be doing celebrate for Easter, what your favourite Buffalo Springfield songs are. I've not really got too much else to really say about these albums. Just very consistent albums. They don't overstay their welcome. The weakest song for me is an 8 out of 10. So they're a pretty consistent band considering them. My least favourite song of theirs. I still think it's great. I still think it's really good. If I were to recommend an album of theirs, it's gonna be the debut. Sorry, my head keeps turning like this. Here we go. Right. So I can delete the notes for it now. It was just really for this live stream. But yeah, I'm really glad to listen to their albums. Very short discography, so it only took a few days to get through them. But Neil Young is my favourite member of the group. But you got Richard Furay, he's up there, and of course Stephen Stills, for Crosby, Stills and Nash. And actually, I looked on Spotify. It suggested that you mentioned that Graham Nash is going to be a concert near where I live in October. So, of course, he was one of the members of Crosby, Stills and Nash, also one of the members of the Hollies. So it'd be really cool if I went to that concert. Hopefully there's still some seats available for it. For what it's worth, I think that's a good choice. Tsunami Steve, aka my dad. So, but I'll probably conclude this in the next 3 or 4 minutes, probably, when it gets to about 20 minutes. But for the 4 people watching, please feel free to know about Buffalo Springfield, or just what you've been up to in terms of movies and video games and shows. I've been talking about all that stuff in this live stream. But I haven't really got much else to really mention about anything music related. I revisited the Paul McCartney album today, Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. Yeah, I revisited that. Not really much else to really say music wise. That's what my dad said. What video games looking forward to playing this year? So the new Mafia game, also Sonic Team Cross Worlds. Looking forward to that one. Mind's Eye, Ghost of Yotai, sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. I want to redo Life is Strange True Colors at some point because I played the latest Life is Strange game, which I thought was really good. Let's see. GTA 6, whenever that releases. That's about it for video games. As far as movies are concerned, there's of course Fantastic Four. The remake of Lilo and Stitch looks good, and the remake of How to Train Your Dragon. What else? I suppose Thunderbolts. The new Mission Impossible, yeah. That's probably my most anticipated one. But the new Superman movie, that looks really good. It's got Krypto and Superdog in it. And the new Jurassic World film, yeah, I think that looks really good. So, yeah, I'll conclude this in 1 more minute. But I went by quite quick. Talking about Buffalo Springfield. I think I spent most of the time just talking about what I've been up to lately. I think that's what's quite good. That's what's good about doing it on my own is I can talk about stuff like that rather than just talking about the particular band and artist and that's it. In live stream, it's nice to talk about other things as well. No, not Into the Woods. Me and my dad don't like that film. My dad's not seen Cats, so if he thinks Into the Woods is bad, Dad, you've not seen Cats. But Into the Woods, yeah, I wasn't a fan of that movie. Too many songs, not much of a story, and nothing really memorable, to be honest. I can't really tell you much about what happened in the story, or many of the songs, really. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Easter tomorrow. I've already got a few Easter eggs, even though I don't really eat that much chocolate. Looking forward to taking my dog out for a walk tomorrow. And hope everyone watching is just having a great day and hope you have a great rest of the day and great rest of the weekend. Yeah, I'll probably conclude it here. Hope everyone has a nice Easter. Until next time, peace and love, peace out, and ciao. Oh, we got Mum here first.
We're going to show them the picture of you that you got done today.
All right, then we'll conclude this.
So Adam had a caricature done.
When he was, what rare albums would you buy? I'm not really sure.
Spot the difference. Give us a smile.
It's supposed to look like me.
Yeah.
My mouth it is though.
You're extra happy there. A bit of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
What rare albums would I buy?
And ciao.
Probably a side Beatles one that all of them signed, like a rare version of the White Album that they all signed or something. Yeah, Jim, my mum, he did the reaction video with me.
Oh yeah.
But I'll conclude this now. Have you got any final words, Mum?
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
And be
Until
good.
next time, yeah. Definitely be good and be safe out there. Until next time, peace and love, peace out. And ciao.
Ciao.